Okay, so welcome. Thank you very much for coming along. What I want to talk to you today about is the fact that we all have feelings and how it's really important that we make people feel welcome. And we've all got this ability to make people feel welcome, whether you are organising an event, which is what I do, as well as teaching, or whether you are a teacher in a classroom, or whether you're even just a stranger on a train. You've got this ability to make people feel warm, make people feel at home, and just generally feel comfortable in their own being. So that's what I'm talking to you today about, is having a warm welcome. I'm sure we've all been somewhere where we don't really want to be. We've had an invitation to a party, we've had an invite to a meeting that we don't really want to attend, but we accept it, and then on the day we somehow come up with a number of excuses of why we don't actually want to go, but we have to go because we're going to be dutiful, and we go along. But the feelings that we have might change as soon as we walk into the room. We might experience a really lovely warm welcome from that host, and they've got that ability to change the way we feel from not really wanting to be there to suddenly feeling really relaxed and actually feeling quite an individual in that room. So I felt that this was a really important aspect of the event that I organised for Bupa residential care homes. When I was asked by the CEO of Bupa to put on the conference for their care home managers, and at the heart of that conference needed to be about how they were feeling, making sure the managers who attended the conference felt like individuals. They felt like they'd been cared for. So most conferences we go to, we walk in, we pick up our delegate badge, we go and we listen, we take on board, we might do some networking, but do we really feel like individuals at the conference? Probably not. It was very important at this particular event that we did make sure that they felt like individuals. So what we did, before the conference started, we sent out a short survey to the delegates, and we found out about their shoe size. We found out about when their birthday was. We found out what favourite newspaper was to read, and a number of other personal questions, completely personal to them. They had no idea why. When they arrived at the conference, they went to their individual seat, and on their seat was a tailored cloth bag with their name on, and inside that bag was a pair of slippers fitting the size of their shoe size. They had a newspaper that they'd said that they personally liked to read. So that was a nice touch. They were able to take their shoes off, and they were able to wear their slippers throughout the length of the conference, which was a really nice thing, because everyone suddenly had nice comfortable feet and they felt really at home, rather than, you know, women standing there in uncomfortable shoes. After they'd had their lunch, we found that who's had a birthday that month, and so we all brought out birthday cupcakes with a little candle in, and we sang happy birthday to them. So 500 people singing happy birthday if they'd had a birthday that month. So the point of my story is that we had made every single person in that room feel like an individual. We'd made them feel like we'd actually gone out of our way to show that we really care. The thing is, when you feel like that, then hopefully you feel very comfortable in your surroundings. And obviously the purpose of that particular Bupa care home event was that those managers were able to go back to their residential homes and make the residents in the care homes feel very special. They were able to replicate the slippers, the newspaper, the birthday cake with those residents, okay? So that was the whole purpose of that event. And I hope that when they went back, they really remembered that conference for the way that they felt when they left. And I really want you to remember this point, is that when you're either teaching in a classroom, or whether you're hosting an event, or you are just a stranger on a train, that you really do think about the way you're making people feel, because people won't remember what you said, and they won't remember what you did as such, but they will remember the way that you made them feel. Okay, thank you very much.